Good morning, everyone. Friday, the 5th of June, the beginning of a weekend. Being back in the office this past week, I'm looking forward to the weekends again. For the last, I don't know how many weeks, every day was like a weekend. I was at home the whole time. Got my glasses on because I'm going to read to you a portion of scripture shortly from the Psalms. But I want to ask this question: who is God to you? Who is God to you? Is he just some being? For some, he's just an imaginary friend. Is that really who he is? For others, God is someone who is real, but is so distant, so far, so uninvolved in human life, or certainly the life of that individual, that the individual thinks they can just do whatever they like. God is not even going to know. So if I don't go to church or I do something wrong, God will not know, and God will not care because he doesn't even know what I'm doing. Is that who God is to you? Well, I want to share that for me, God is just the most amazing person, caring, loving. He doesn't micromanage my life, but his eyes never leave me. He watches what I'm doing. He speaks to me. He guides me. There are countless testimonies in my life when I felt that prompting and urging from God: don't go left, go straight or right. Once in a car, God said to me, just begin to brake, slow down dramatically. And I did, and somebody shot out of a side road right where I would have been just literally seconds later if I had not slowed down. Am I different? Am I better to you? Obviously not. You know that. I'm not. Who is God to you? And I want to read to you a portion from Psalm 139. For me, such a beautiful psalm. These few verses that I read encapsulate so incredibly well who God is. And I want to challenge you and exhort you, encourage you to read this psalm for yourself and to read it carefully. This is who God is for you. Psalm 139. I'm only going to read verses 6 through till I think it is verse 11. Just these are the verses that really capture everything for me. Psalm 139, verses 6 to 11. And the psalmist says, "Where shall I go from your spirit? Or where shall I flee from your presence? If I ascend into heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in the grave, you are there also. If I spread out my wings towards the morning, or dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness will cover me, and the night will enclose me. The darkness is no darkness with you, but the night is as clear as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike." Friends, who is God to you? That song, those few verses, that's who God is to me. And I'm no different to you. And God, I suggest, wants to be as close and as special to you as he is to me, and as is captured in those incredible words by the psalmist. He's there waiting for you to invite him into your life, to put your hand out and to take his hand. It is there ready for you. Friends, who is God to you? Blessings. Bye-bye.